tonight is a momentous night. Indeed, it is probably the most momentous night in the last 21-year history of Netone.
Is that auto-tune or just the mic? What happened?
It was auto-tune.
A very big welcome again. This is the biggest thing that Netone has done since independence, right? In its 21 years, Netone is now launching this mobile money service, financial service to you. And you are all here in this room tonight to witness it first, and all of you who are watching live are also witnessing it first, right here tonight.
We are privileged to have within our midst here at Avondale our guest of honor. He is the Minister of ICT here in Zimbabwe, Honorable Minister Super Mandwanzira. We'll be hearing from him a bit later on this evening. But first up in our program, we'd like to open in a word of prayer. For that, we welcome Pastor Raphael Mshanawani.
God, we pray today for Netone for launching One Money. The cash issues in the economy presented some challenges to our unbanked transacting customers. This, Lord, presented a new opportunities which we see us today launch One Money. Thank you, Lord, for the creativity, courage, inspiration you have given to Netone to make the One Money launch a success. Netone took steps of faith, and you gave us the energy, tenacity, and the will to prevail. We thank you, Lord. Give us the perseverance to press on through discouragements and any challenges we may face ahead. Give us hope that Netone's labor will be fruitful. Bring to Netone teams of friends and colleagues who can encourage us and give us wise counsel. Bring us into contact with numerous customers, O Lord. May One Money fit the real need of our customers. God bless One Money indeed. We pray all this in the mighty name of our Lord Jesus Christ. Amen.
Thank you very much to Pastor Raphael Mshanawani for opening for us in a word of prayer. Now, Raviniko, the buzzwords in the last 18 to 24 months have certainly been financial inclusion and walking towards a cash-light economy. And certainly, there's an answer to that.
Netone has definitely lived up to that with this particular initiative. Say goodbye to any other service that you know they offered you before. It doesn't exist. As of tonight, this particular event is launching One Money to you, and that is the only service you need to be concerned about where money is concerned.
Certainly is, and tonight we roll it out to the market. It has been in operation for the past 3 months, fixing all the bugs, and now it is certainly ready to roll out to you so you can enjoy transacting convenience.
So we now need to move on to our program and keep it tight. We'd like to now call up for welcome remarks Mrs. Sibusisiwe Ndlovu. She is the Netone Chief Financial Officer. Please welcome her to the stage.
It is a good evening to you all, ladies and gentlemen. I do not hear anything, and I'm sure the people at home cannot even hear you. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. It is such an exciting day today, and we are so excited to have you all fill up this room. And I will not waste time. I will immediately go straight to the prepared speech. Director of Ceremonies, Berry Manandi and Ruven Nyato, thank you so much for directing us today. Our guest of honor, Minister of Information, Communication, Technology and Postal and Courier Service, Honorable Super Mandwanzira, you are welcome, sir. Deputy Chief Secretary in the Office of the President and Cabinet, retired Colonel Christian Kasani, welcome, sir. Deputy Minister of Information and Technology, Postal and Courier Service. I haven't seen him, but I'm sure he's on his way. our permanent secretary in the Ministry of ICT, Postal and Courier Service. I've seen him, Dr. Engineer Sam Kundishora, you are welcome. Our principal director in our line ministry, Chikwamba, we have seen him. Thank you, sir, for coming. The Director General for Potras, Dr. Gift Kalisto Machengete, thank you, sir, for being with us today, together with your team that you have brought through. From the Ministry of Finance, I've seen the Accountant General, Mr. Mchemwa, thank you for being with us this evening, as well as the Deputy Accountant General, Rafael Pare, is also with us today. So thank you so much. You have brought the team from the Ministry of Finance. I've not seen yet the Governor, John Mangunja, but I have seen some officials from the Reserve Bank. Thank you so much for gracing this occasion today. Other government ministries are here present that I haven't mentioned by name. We are honored to have you here today. Our dealers, our merchants, and all our banking partners who have made this One Money launch possible, we really want to thank you. You have been with us all the way. Captains of industries, we have seen quite a number of them come through. We are so excited to have you with us today. Our board chairman, Mr. Peter Chingoka, thank you, sir, together with your board who are right here with us today. Thank you very much, the board of Net1, for inspiring us and standing by us all the time. Our sister companies, Maimtasa is here with her team, and we also are expecting the team from ZinPost. I'm sure they are somewhere, I haven't seen them yet. Members of the media who are here covering this event, you are welcome, and thank you for being with us all the way. And all the friends of Net1, all the family of Net1, you are right, backing the right horse. This is the one, this is the only, and we are bringing to you One Money. And to everybody home watching this, you are in for a very, very amazing evening today, and we hope to see you tomorrow at our shops. It is indeed a special day, as has already been said. It's a special day because we have answered the call of the Zimbabweans out there. They have cried, and we have heard them. And want to welcome you all to this prestigious gathering, which is witnessing what we have called a game changer. And I'm sure you will see the game changing. I also want to reiterate again to the millions of Zimbabweans who are watching us, thank you so much for your interest in Net1. We know that you have been waiting for us, and we know that this has been the missing puzzle, and we are completing it today. And everybody else who's watching, we are saying be prepared for an amazing evening. What will be unveiled today comes about as our thrust to better the lives of everyone through convenience. As we have said to all our partners and stakeholders in this room, we want to say thank you so much for standing by Net1. It has been a long, long road, but the most important thing is that we are finally here. And we thank you for waiting for us, and you will see why later on in the day. And want to assure you that you will be making the right choice by joining the Orange team. The Orange team is not just appreciated because of its color. It is the new color in town. It is more than just a color. It is a color to create a revolution. It is a revolution that we have started with One Fusion in the telecom sector. We are now bringing it to the money space, and we want to assure you, you will not be disappointed. This is in line with the thrust from our parent ministry, in line with government efforts to support financial inclusion, in line with the Reserve Bank efforts as well to support financial inclusion, and we are right behind them, and we are saying as Net1, we are supporting government policies in that regard. Our products are tailor-made to suit all your needs, and we thrive for affordability, value for money, accessibility, as well as efficiency. There is no place today that you can go without the mention of One Fusion. There is no time you can go anywhere without the mention of One Fi, which is one of our revolutionary products that we have in the One family. All these products, ladies and gentlemen, they have been a response to your feedback, and we are just implementing. We are just listening to your calls, and we are saying we are hearing you. Even when you see us quiet, we are busy, we are working, and we are bringing you the answers that you have been looking for. It is also a testimony that this network, Netone, being a government-owned company, it is yours. It belongs to all of you Zimbabweans out there. Therefore, we want you to have a stake in being successful. After all, we are investing in the future of all our children and future generations, and that is what we want to do. We want you to give you a reason to be with us, not just because we are Netone and you are owners, but also because we are really offering you real value and real convenience. I remember the times when you used to complain about data disappearing in your phones, and our response was One Fusion. Then the corporates complained because they could not get a solution for their data needs. The SMEs out there, they were also complaining because they are busy trading. They want data on the go. And we came up with an answer. That answer was One5. Today we are bringing another sibling to this family of the one. This is One Fusion. This is more than just One Fusion. It's the fusion of everything. It is one money. And that is what we are launching today. This mobile money platform is so convenient in the economy as we strive to build a cashless society, as we strive to make sure that you have your money at the tip of your fingers. You've got it in your device. We would like to urge you to continue updating us if you've got any issues, and we are sure to be there to answer your needs, both positive and negative. We will thrive on those answers. That is the reason why we are here today. Without you, there will be no network, ladies and gentlemen. So today, be prepared to share, to mingle, to interact as we celebrate this rebirth. For unto us a child is born. That child will be a game changer, because that child has come at the right time and is going to be one time. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen.
Thank you very much, Mrs. Ndlovu, the Netone CFO. Hansi, one time, Barry.
It's one time, and you know what, just listening to Sibu Sisire, I thought to myself, she missed her calling. She's the CFO, but she sounded more like a marketer. So thank you so much for those kind words.
She's passionate about the product. She did say it is a game-changing event tonight. It is a game changer. Netone is the one and only. And tonight, they are unlocking something. When a person turns 21, they're often given a key. Although Zimbabwe is 37 years old, Netone tonight, with its key in its 21st year, is unlocking an entirely new market and a way for you to do business and live day to day. They say they want Zimbabweans to live happier and to live better.
Certainly, and at Netone, we always say that we're not in the telecoms business, we are in the people business, making people's lives better, easier, and more convenient. And a man who can tell us more about exactly what Netone, what the lifeblood of Netone is of course the acting Chief Executive Officer, and that is Mr. Brian Mutandiro. Ladies and gentlemen, those in attendance, please kindly help us welcome Mr. Brian Mutandiro.
Hello everybody. Hello. Are you feeling as good as I am today? Yes. You've got every reason to feel good. I'm reliably told that all protocols have been observed, so Honorable Minister, I should stretch the facts. But at the same time, I just want to thank you so much. You were out of the country, you boarded a plane, you were updating us, I made Janspats at this time. You made it. Thank you so much. And also, the PS from our ministry, the big guns are sitting that side, the DG of Potras, our own chairman is going forward. So, ladies and gentlemen, we are so grateful for this event. It is my pleasure today to address you on this prestigious occasion, which marks the beginning of a new journey in the mobile financial services landscape. Ladies and gentlemen, let me hasten to mention that it has not been easy for us to reach this milestone today. A lot of pressure was witnessed, with moments of mountaintops and moments of deep valleys of despair, but today I stand here with great pride and say, this is it. Thank you, God. We are gathered here to witness the launch of our new mobile financial services platform, cloud-based, One Money. In effect, this was launched 2 weeks ago. Today we're just formalizing. Why we brought it forward is we knew that our competitors were planning, some plans so that this baby would not see the light of day. But the baby was delivered 2 weeks ago. Today they tried to do something, I don't know what it was. But the baby is alive. And again, thank God for that. We have been inundated with requests, as our CFO said, to come up with an efficient platform from all corners of the country. May I also make special mention of the Reserve Bank, who have been very supportive in terms of giving us the legal framework and also approving every stage as we created this baby. We knew the nation was anxiously waiting for this platform, but we decided to make sure that we get all things into place. We almost got into trouble for that. We promised Honorable that this baby would be born in June when we did our AGM. The time came, the baby was not there. And I'm just happy to still be here, but it was a close shame. So, but we are here, and we are so happy for the time that we delayed, because we were able to put some enhancements on the product, and we've got the best product. I can assure you it's the same engine as the one that M-Pesa is using in Kenya, and we are so glad for that. We are cognizant of the fact that millions of subscribers have migrated to our network and kept on holding to the other SIM card of the other networks, just because we didn't have a mobile money platform. Now that we have it, we know that our SIM card is not going to be the secondary SIM, but it's going to be to become the primary SIM. And we are looking forward to that. Zimbabwe, I say to you, thank you for your patience. One Man is finally here, and indeed, this is the most effective platform that you can get. Isn't it so wonderful that there's so much despair, there's what looks like hopelessness, and yet in the midst of this, we're able to create a baby like this. Isn't it wonderful? Guys, we are good. Our vision for One Man is to create better and happier everyday lives for millions of Zimbabweans today. The business idea supports this vision by offering relevant, accessible, and available mobile financial services at fees low enough for every Zimbabwean to afford. The mobile financial service aim to impact and be relevant to the everyday customer. This is necessitated by the fact that we are currently in a transition from the cash phase to the cash-light transactions in line with global trends. We will ensure that One Money is used even in the remotest parts of the country. Our customers will be able to perform basic P2P transactions, pay their utilities, and share happiness with loved ones using technology. We believe that the greatest form of happiness is in sharing. It is a revolution for Zimbabwe, a step towards being with a network that understands the need of the everyday customer. We will not ignore the prevailing economic climate in the country, even as we widen access to every part of the country. Our partnerships with major merchants and businesses echoes our drive to make our services available to everybody. One Money should always be accessible to you anytime, anywhere, one time. Our debit card offer allows all our customers with a One Money debit card to make payments at any ZimSwitch POS machine, even as we deepen financial inclusion in the country. We will put this card in every hand that makes a basic payment. The price point is unbelievably cheap, and swiping from your wallet is a good experience. What this means is that Zimbabweans now have a choice on which mobile payment platform to use, and this eradicates a monopoly, like the scenario that we've seen over the years, and we welcome it. With the promotions and quality we bring to you, it is clear One Money is the platform to use as it impacts the lives of the generality of Zimbabweans. According to the Mobile World Congress statistics, there are currently 500 million mobile money wallets around the world, and about every minute you have 30,000 transactions. Mobile money is in 92 countries now and processing $22 billion per month. This, without a doubt, is testimony that it has become an industry in its own right, and for all this, thanks to mobile technology. There are 35 mobile money users services throughout Africa, Asia, and Latin America. But Africa was the pioneer. You know, this is the part that we are very proud of. Of course, we followed behind Kenya, but Africa is the pioneer in this. It is an innovation that you can say Africa gave to the world, and it has traveled beyond the continent. We would like to thank government through the Ministry of ICT, represented by our Minister, Honorable Mandwanzira, for giving us the direction and push to achieve. Now that we've arrived, Honorable Minister, we'd like to thank you for your guidance and support. We'd like to thank the Ministry of Finance for taking us through all these steps, and you, our Governor or his representative, and the entire staff, we are grateful for your professional guidance from beginning up to this stage. We have many partners among these banks, retailers, municipalities, agents, and government agencies. And I say thank you for showing your faith in us. We are truly grateful, as you have shown that a candle loses nothing by lighting another candle. We'll make sure that we'll build on these partnerships to enhance the socio-economic development, because coming together is the beginning, keeping together is progress, working together is success. Netone is on a march to Zion, and is creating innovations that excite and better the lives of Zimbabweans. Our people need us, and we need them. We have a mandate from government and shareholder to provide value and enrich everyday living. Ladies and gentlemen, we believe that this initiative is in tandem with government policy of promoting the use of plastic money, taking into account the scarcity of cash in our country. The beauty of making virtual every payment, ranging from paying bills, buying groceries, fuel, etc., is now a reality, courtesy to One Money. Fellow Zimbabweans, this is just the beginning. We'll continue to add more relevant value-added services on our One Money platform to cater for the ever-changing customer needs. One might wonder why Netone has taken an aggressive drive to provide superior quality service for the customer. We believe that the single most important thing is to make people happy. As a side effect, they will be happy to open up their wallets and pay you. It is game on. It is the only wallet we have. It is One Money. It's one time. Thank you very much.
Ladies and gentlemen, I was going to say the acting CEO, but let me say the proud father of the new baby, Ryan Mutandiro, the acting CEO of Netone. Thank you so much for those words.
If you didn't feel his excitement, I don't know where you were. He talked in his speech and he said that they failed earlier in their initiative to try have a money platform. I'd just like to say that they didn't fail. It just didn't work.
Indeed.
And this one is going to work. This is One Money and it's there for you. As they said, they're very people-oriented. And his speech was very impassioned. And the 15th law of power and the 48 laws of power is crush your enemy totally.
And this is the start. So, ladies and gentlemen, now to unpack exactly what this baby looks like, at what weight the baby was born with, animatama, how the baby looks. Allow me to call upon the acting Chief Operating Officer at Netone, Mr. Clever Isaiah, to unbundle and launch One Money.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I will take all protocols as observed. I will not dwell much on the past. I think that has been covered in detail.
Man, I think you were speaking because you're so proud of what you've done. The important thing is that God is good. And no matter what this glitch is, we're going to get over it soon. And we're going to continue. Our live audience, stay with us. Those of you that are watching at home, wherever you are, we do want your feedback. For what you can see so far, we know that you always have a lot to say. So give us your feedback. The Net1 family is happy to engage with you and find out what it is that you are, experiencing. And I believe we're good to go. Over to you.
Thank you very much, Fedeko. So in terms of the Net1 offering, I think SN and the CEO went into detail about the number of products and services that we've introduced as Net1. In the past 18 months, this is what we've been focusing on. But if you look at these services, this is mainly based on voice, data, and SMS. And what has been missing is the mobile money. So this is what has been missing in our product offering. And this is One Money. In terms of what One Money can do for you, there's quite a lot that you can do. I know most of us are exposed to mobile financial services through your interaction with services from the other platforms. But today we are offering you something unique, but most importantly, something affordable. In terms of the services that you can do your bank to wallet. What this means is you can move your money from your bank to your wallet. This allows you to transact, and you can also do the same in terms of wallet to bank. Moving money with Zipit, this you can do. On this point, I would like to emphasize the importance of the connection through Zipit. We've got 19 banks connected. 19 banks. Why this is important? Why this is important is because with the other operators, it's linked to one bank. What that does is it limits you in terms of the number of transactions that you can do. And as Net1, we've embraced our partners who are our banks, most of whom are present here today, because we believe in coalition that benefits the customers. We don't want to prejudice the customers. And we are also sharing their infrastructure through the number of point-of-sale machines that they've got. So that's the principle of Net1. And at the end of the day, the customer will benefit from this relationship. In terms of sending and receiving money, this is another service which is also available on our mobile money platform. We've got bulk payments, your salary payments, your pensions. This you can receive through One Money. In terms of merchant payments, we've got quite a number of partners in terms of merchant payments. What this basically refers to is at any merchant who's got a SIM switch ready POS machine, you can transact. So you can use your One Money debit card to pay for your goods and services. But more importantly, we've got over 15,000 partners that we've recruited, and this number is continuing to grow as I speak. The reason why we are increasing the number of billers is so that we make it convenient for our customers to transact at every opportunity. And the sectors that we are covering, mainly agriculture. On agriculture, a month ago we partnered with GMB and the Grain Millers Association in availing what we're calling a syndicated payments platform. What this basically does is it allows farmers to receive their payments for sale of grain through our mobile money platform. And once they've received, they can also transact and buy for, pay for goods and services, pay for their fertilizers, agricultural inputs within the network and ecosystem that we've created. The debit card. This is one of the most important aspects of our mobile money. The debit card that we've got is SIM switch ready. What this means is this is a local card, and it's a local product which you can use locally. If you look at what is available on the market, when we refer to mobile network operators, some have got a MasterCard. A MasterCard is not SIM switch ready, and the MasterCard is linked to a single point of sale machine, which is to a specific bank. That gives customers limitations in terms of transacting. But what this does is that it allows you to transact at all the POS machines. And by the way, we've got over 56,000 point of sale machines from all the 19 banks. So this means you can transact anywhere where we've got a point of sale machine which is SIM switch ready. Why I'm emphasizing on this point is we have heard of a new offering somewhere, I can't recall where, but it's linked to one bank. You have to look for a specific point of sale machine. And what we know is our customers deserve better. You need to transact freely and anywhere where there is a point of sale machine. And you can do so much more. Zip it. This allows you to pay for your utility bills. We've connected to all the city councils, City of Harare, City of Bulawayo, City of Butare. Our customers in Kwekwe, you can now use one money to pay for your services. In Bulawayo, it's also covered Mashingo. All the major cities, they are integrated to one money. For ZESA, I think this is very convenient, and it allows you to pay for your tokens instantly. One advantage about our platform is that it's congestion free. We have had complaints from customers on other networks in terms of the delays that it takes for one to get your ZESA prepaid tokens. But on one money, it's instant. That's why we say one money is one time. You can also buy airtime. I think this is a common feature. It allows you to buy your airtime, your bundles. This is the feedback that we've received from our customers in terms of the design, or what informed the design of one money in as far as tariffs are concerned. What you have today is a mobile money offering that is expensive. I've heard customers saying it's actually cheaper for me to board a bus and go and deliver than to use that other platform. But this is not on our mobile money, one money. It's very affordable. Just to give you an example, on one money, if you use our debit card for a transaction that is worth $10, the customer is charged 10 cents. On the other platforms that are available, you are charged 70 cents. So this is just to give you a snippet of how affordable our mobile platform is. So what you say you deserve better is because we offer the most affordable tariffs. I think this is one unique aspect about one money. It's very affordable. It's also convenient. In terms of congestion, I alluded to congestion earlier on. This is a congestion-free mobile money platform. In terms of downtime as well, we've said we're not going to inconvenience our customers. That's why we spent the past 3 months testing, and more testing on the network to make sure that when I stand here today, I give you an assurance that you can transact at any given time, hassle-free. In terms of the experience, it also gives you the best experience in terms of the features that are available on the platform. All the features that you've got an opportunity to customize it. You can use a different language. So far we've got 3 languages, but we're also looking at adding other vernacular languages in Zimbabwe so that it's relevant and it connects to the users.
The cell phone. It's hard not to
This is just a snippet
as it rests in your pocket.
What
We have become so used to it, and the truth is, this thin flat device has changed the way we live. It is because of it that the world is so connected, so immediate, transforming our reality with just a touch of a screen or the push of a button. Each interaction reaching out to the next, connecting us all as one. From me to you, you to me, them to us to everyone. More than anything, mobile phones have brought us opportunity. Opportunity that can only be properly exploited with the right service provider. One that understands that it is more than just about the device, but rather about how much you can achieve with it. The question most people will ask is, does my connection to my service provider help me make my life seamless? Can it connect me to my world? Does it make my life easier? Does it make life simple and convenient? For instance, can it pay for my tomatoes at the corner? Can I keep the lights on for my daughter to do her homework? Can I send money to Gogo for her medicine? Can my customers pay me for my services without a hitch? Does it honor the promises I make? Is it the one that day in, day out, I can depend on without hesitation? Is it the one that gives me no limits? Is it the one that allows convenience to flow from me to you? Is it the one, the only in my life? Is it the one for my money? Is it one money? For life to flow seamlessly from me to you, we all need the one. So we introduce One Money.
Ladies and gentlemen, that's one money for you. One money, one time. You deserve better. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Acting Chief Operating Officer at Netone, Mr. Clever Isai, introducing One Money. And as he said, mobile financial services is a lot more than just getting money from one person to another. That's easy. It's about keeping promises. That if I make a promise to Gogo in Nyanga, I'm able to get that money there in the time that it needs to go. And One Money certainly does deliver that, and that deserves another round of applause, ladies and gentlemen.
I think the most exciting thing is, as we know our audiences out there, there are many from the diaspora who are tuned in, and you know that this product is for you as well. It caters to you, for you to be able to connect with your loved ones here at home. And Barry, I don't know if we should waste any more time, but get right into our guest of honor's speech and to introduce him.
We would like to call upon the Permanent Secretary in the Ministry of Information, Communication and Technology, Postal and Courier Services, Dr. Engineer Sam Kundishora. Give him a big round of applause as he comes, ladies and gentlemen.
Good evening to you all. You are still awake, I could see that, I could hear that. Ladies and gentlemen, I've been called here as instructed by the directors of ceremonies to perform a very simple task. They actually instructed me to call the guest of honor to the podium to address us. And before I do that, let me recognize the presence of the Honorable Minister of ICTs, Postal and Courier Services, Honorable Superman Wanzira, who is our guest of honor this evening. I should also at the same time recognize the presence of the Netone board chair, Vachingoka, and all the board members who are here present, and also the administrative staff from Netone who are at this event, excited as they are. We join them indeed. I also wish to recognize Gwamba, the PD, the Minister of ICTs, and other staff members from the Ministry of ICT. I also wish to recognize Dr. Machingete, who is the regulator of the sector we thrive in, the sector we call home, the sector which is the ICTs, and postal sector. Invited guests, ladies and gentlemen, as I sat and listened to the presentations, I saw the excitement beaming from one ear to the ear, from the CFO and the acting CEO, and also even the presentation we have just listened to. You could hear the presenter, very excited, in spite of the small mishap that happened earlier on. That is expected. And in actual fact, if it doesn't happen, then there must be something wrong. Technology, sometimes it tries you. And as the presentation went by the COO, I was reminded of the clip which I saw on television. And this clip was so interesting to the extent that I thought the director of ceremonies would invite that group which appears on television. The choreography and everything is so systematic to the extent that you think that these people, they didn't know each other, but at least at the end of the day, you could see that they are actually a team. So thank you very much to Netone. I also had the acting CEO talking about babies, and I know that this is a baby. I don't know if they haven't christened the baby a boy or a girl, but it is important to remind the Chief Executive Officer that babies come at their own time. They don't come when you really want them. Some come 7 months, some come at 8 months, and the most of the babies come at 9 months, but that is their time. So this is your time. So you are neither late or early, but this is your time. Because there is a program. There is a program which you are following. We are very privileged in the Ministry of ICT, Postal and Courier Services, because our Honorable Minister, not only is he young, but he understands these things so well that you cannot talk about something which he hasn't read about or actually seen or even experienced. And this is really a blessing to the sector, because when the boss of the sector scans and sees what is being done, he can quickly guide and motivate us, as has been said. Our guest of honor is not only a politician, but he is a trained ICT professional who actually established the ICT businesses which run successfully in the sector. He is a man who translated the theory and the knowledge into practice, which means that he talks about the things which he knows. And for that we are truly grateful to have such a minister. We also are grateful because when you are very successful in the private sector and you leave that to come and join government, to then lead people like us, and like you, and also a sector which is so vibrant, it is something which is commendable. And we are truly grateful for that decision. Allow me, ladies and gentlemen, to invite our Honorable Minister, Honorable Superman Dwanzara, our guest of honor this evening, to come and address us. Honorable Minister, sir.
Thank you very much. We may all be seated. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I understand we are on television.
And thank you for coming. We can see the room is full. As Netone, we are happy with you coming and supporting us, because we believe in African humanism. We say, "Umuntu mumuntu ngabantu." We are who we are because of you guys. So one thing that I like when the minister was saying his speech, when he finished, the minister was supposed to say, I declare one man officially launched. But he said to us before he had the speech, he said, I'm not going to do it. Because for this to happen, I did it with my ministry, I did it with the PEMSEC, I did it with Potras. So after the toast has been done, I want to go in front with all those people and get a photo. So before we give the vote of thanks, Minister, let that will be done. So let's call upon the VVIP table, but the minister says he wants to celebrate with you. So he's going to officially launch One Money to declare whilst he's with his comrades. And to all those who listen to the type of music we listen to, the song which says, where my ladies at?
So once again, ladies and gentlemen, please allow me to congratulate the team that's in front of you for a job well done. To congratulate you all also who are in the audience and those that are watching us live for the support that they have and continue to give to Net1. And as we celebrate the birth of another exciting product, I just want to say, I declare, with all the powers vested in me as the Minister of ICT, Postal and Courier Services, the product One Money officially launched.
Coincidentally, there are 12. So, we would just like to thank you, Honorable Minister, for coming and officiating and declaring this program officially launched. We really appreciate your vision and guidance in making this mobile money platform super fast and efficient. We'd like to thank you, Honorable Minister. We'd like to thank your comrades from the ministry we've always worked with, including the Permanent Secretary.
For these and other stories, visit our website www.263chat.com. Follow us on Twitter @263chat and like our Facebook page 263chat.